Last time on QuestFest. Our motley band breaks free of their cells with the help of some divine aid. They make ready to escape, only to be stopped by a mysterious figure. Will they hear him out? And what does this have to do with the bulwark? Will our heroes dive deeper into the dark dungeon? Let's find out on QuestFest.
I think we're on a pretty time-sensitive schedule here.
Trying to escape.
Yeah, you got it right on the nose. So are you helping with that or hurting?
Whoa. I suppose it depends on what you answered.
Okay, shoot.
Well, we had come down hoping to ask you a favor in exchange for freeing you, but you seem to have done that part very well. Are you familiar with the name Declure?
The noble house, yes, of course. It's noble house. I'm pretty sure most people have heard of them.
Perfect. Mr. Declure would like a favor from the recently fallen. In exchange, he had an offer you might find enticing.
Okay, what is it?
Well, freedom.
Okay, so you can help out with freedom. I'll...
And safe passage out of the city.
Okay.
In exchange, there is a man who has been difficult. We were hoping you might speak with him.
Okay, can we walk and talk? The storeroom's right over here. Who is this man?
Well, his name is Marshal, and I think that you may have a particular problem with him. And he points to Fargus.
Do I know this person?
He is a frequent pursuer of justice in the Undercity. He is notorious for being a personal executioner as far as serving any justice. You also know Marshal.
Is the relationship a good one?
He's the one... he drug you in here.
That's what I thought.
You got in a fight with him.
That's what I thought.
Over something. And he has drugged you in here over a personal affront. And you have no idea what he has accused you of. You've been imprisoned, but you have not passed any of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm familiar with him.
Oh, you may want to know the man that you are accused of helping, the Marshal has found. And in fact, seeks to serve him today.
If he killed someone, life is precious. If he killed someone, then he should be brought to justice.
That is fair and wise. But the question is, I wondered, why would a man kill someone? I often wondered this. Do you not wonder this?
I was not told. I was merely put in here and said I was responsible. And I am not sorry for giving him his hands back, because the whole practice is barbaric anyway. But if he used them, you think it was justified?
I do not think much. But Master Declure, well,
He wonders if the timing is not convenient. The Lord's Council did just pass a law. And sometimes examples must be made.
I would like answers.
We thought you might. I came to give you a hand. And he reaches out and he hands you one of your hands.
Boy, that one's just as fresh as it was the first day, isn't it?
And Fargus goes, so for the visual for the visuals, if you all are from the area, you have seen, maybe one or two people walking around with, small hands that are artfully blended into the shape of the arm, and while they are obviously mechanical, they do sort of follow the same size and shape proportion rules. These are not those. These are gigantic, mechanical gauntlets that just slip on and clamp into place.
Awesome.
And so Fargus pops those on, and as he does, they glow slightly and make an audible whirring as they come to life with arcane energy. Fargus flexes his hands and he goes,
This feels better. Now I can help again.
They'd reach out and said, we also stopped by your house for a few other things. And they hand you your spear and your set of armor.
Thank you. The spear will do well.
Fargus pops on the armor and slings the spear onto his back.
Unfortunately for you, LaRue, they do not let me into the storeroom. But they do have the key.
I do too, right? Yeah, as do I. But thank you very much. Let's go and do that right now. What do you want me to... You want me to talk to Marshal? What do you want me to say?
Yes, talk. Oh, you're serious?
Yeah, I'm not killing anyone if that's what you're after.
Not even maim?
No.
But you're disgraced paladin. But did you not...
Refused to do the very fucking thing.
Oh. You see a moment, and the two figures almost stop. And their movements are so still that they look to be statues. And they get in sync, both raising arms. Ah! I misjudged. Well... Perhaps then, if you would simply speak with him, and ask him why it is that so many people that he pursues seem to be worthy of his justice. Mr. Declure thinks that perhaps it is very convenient that everybody that he thinks did something truly did.
Okay. Would he not be going after the people that did things? Okay, if you are going to help us get out, I will go and talk to Marshal, okay? But time, I think, is of the essence. Their word will get out. More paladins will come for us. I'm pretty damn strong, but I don't think I can hold them all off, so let's get going.
I think you have what you need. Come find us at your house.
Points to Fargus.
All right, I was not prepared for guests, but sure.
Cool, not helping us exit at all. Cool. All right, everyone, did I get into the storeroom?
So after the interlude, yes, the key fits. You're able to open the door. It was really less a storeroom and more of it is just sort of called that. It is lines of a couple of cabinets. Yours hasn't been moved into deep space and or thrown away. Your equipment, all of it, is there. So those of you who had equipment, you do again.
Yay.
My AC's so much higher now.
Right.
Mine is not.
Back up to 15 AC.
Back up to 19, baby. That feels good.
Still a 10.
You need armor. I can help with that.
Tiny baby Fatia needs help.
I got you. I got you.
Thank you, Fergus.
Do you-
Hi. I don't know why I'm here. You all seem pretty determined to.
I think the bite on your chest is probably why you're here. Seems another terrible crime, quotation marks. Something that you didn't do, but here we are, and here we're going. So, eastward, and I guess to your house.
Yes, I suppose.
The Marshal is in the blood room, so you would have to go further west.
The Marshal's in the blood room? Okay.
That's what they told you.
Okay. All right. I have my armor on now.
Yeah.
I am none for subtlety and trickery at all. I just open up the door.
So, I was going to say then, to clarify, we're all dressed. You all have your equipment. Mm-hmm. Are you going to the blood room?
If anybody would heal me on the way, that'd be great.
I
I'm at less than half.
I lay on hands. How much damage did you take?
I'm at 7 out of 18.
Out of 18?
Yeah.
So you 11?
11. Actually, wait a minute. 18 seems very low. Did I switch it to manual and then not manually roll anything? So actually, that was exactly what happened. It was on manual, and I
That makes
just
sense.
hadn't put anything in. So now I'm at 13 out of 24. So I'm slightly better now.
You're at 24.
So
Okay.
that makes sense, yeah.
I know that I'm like not a primary healer, but I have like my pool of 15 hit points for
Okay.
lay on hands, so I just
It's probably better to use it
Thank
now
you.
than in
Yeah.
combat anyway. Okay. So, you proceed down the hallways, and because this is a one-shot and we have limited time, the labyrinth seems much smaller than you remember. It's very fast to get there, and there's no paladins guarding the way at all. It's very strange. You luck out very highly. But after a few moments, you arrive. The blood room is distinguished by 2 double doors made of sheer white marble that are resistant to stain. You can enter through here, which is how they bring in any guest, or you can exit around and come in through the sides, which is how the paladins typically enter, as that also exits around and goes to the upper city. What would you like to do?
I think from the closest, like right in where they'd bring people in, right?
Okay. So you go through the marble double doors. They are unlocked. How do you open them?
By pushing them.
Do you shove them, or do you...
Yeah. No. I think just assuredly. I'm not like super piping mad. I'm just like, I know that this is time sensitive and
Yeah.
I'm on my toes, so
Okay.
I'm no nonsense
Absolutely.
pretty much most of the time.
You push through the doors, and before you, you see a room you have been in many times before. It is on both sides covered in 2 jury rows where an audience judges those who have brought in. At the front is a small marble block with indentions built in where the hands and wrist of those brought for judgment are laid, or other. And as you enter, you see 2 men standing at the front. One, the Marshal that you recognize from before. The other, a slim, thin man with long brown hair nearly to mid-back and tall, pointed ears, dressed in fine clothing, not nobles, but expensive. And 2 more men at the bottom of the dais here, 2 guards, paladins, dressed the same, as before, and one man laid upon the block, his empty wrist laid out where he is bent over to receive his final punishment. He looks to be no older than 18 or 19, young, dressed in a torn and ratted cloak, and two artificial hands are laid off to the sides of the dais. As you enter, you look up, and the Marshal thunders, "What is going on here?"
I draw out my sword and look to him confidently and say, "We need to talk."
That seems to catch everyone in the room by surprise. The Marshal looks, "Who? You're the traitor." And then he sees Fargus. "And you? You're the reason we're here." And then he looks and scans the Moonbitten. "How did you escape? What is going on? Guards!" And the two men step forward, taking martial stances. Roll initiative.
I'm just like, actually, your doors are not great because mine just kind of disappeared.
What do you guys roll?
19.
Nice.
15.
16.
6.
Also, I love that he didn't, even say a word about me being there. He just went straight to Moon. Just like, you, not going to even dignify. I'm like,
You, the other one.
Whenever you went up, I just wanted to be like, retribution. Just like, sword.
You totally could. You, of anyone here, have nothing stopping you from, killing this guy a bunch.
I might.
aware. I'm aware.
A bunch. I've killed him many times.
Fargus, you move first.
Okay, cool. Real quick, give me distances. How far is everybody from me?
You came through the double doors. You're about 60 feet to the two guards closest. The dais, you were probably right at 75 feet to keep it.
Cool.
And is the dais clear stair steps up to it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It just goes pop, pop, pop. It is worth noting the Marshal is holding, just so the two guards are sword and board, both wielding what looks to be the classic plate armor, shields and longsword combination favored by Bastion paladins. The Marshal is holding a great sword that is cut in a grim outline, curved, and is long enough to, is heavier at the top with almost a head that resembles an executioner's axe. The thin, finely dressed person next to him doesn't seem to have any obvious weaponry.
Okay. And you said I'm about 60 feet from the two guards?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to... How far apart are the guards?
20-ish feet.
Cool. Then I am going to cast Fairy Fire.
Oh, that's what I was going to do.
Nice.
Fargus literally just holds up one of his gauntlets, and there's a ring of arcane energy that lights up and bursts out with a just wave of energy. And as it goes out, it creates a cube around the two guards, and they are illuminated. Well, actually, Dex 13 save to not be affected.
We all know that men in heavy armor are very good at dexterity saves. Okay. That being said, so I think you said, because how big of a radius is it?
It is a 20-foot cube.
So So you should be able to get all 4 of them, right? Yes.
Does he want to get the person on the block in between them?
Your choice.
Um,
It doesn't hurt them.
it doesn't. It just illuminates them and means any attacks done on them have advantage. But I think Fargus is he's got his eyes focused on that person, so I think that's where he's going next. But yeah, so everybody is going to be shedding light, and any attacks done, advantage.
Awesome. They erupt in fairy fire, it glimmering all over their clothes and bright lights directing your attacks. The only people to succeed are the thin, lithe man and the Marshal himself. Is that your whole action?
I think after doing that, Fargus is just going to draw his spear and take a defensive position. But yeah.
Okay.
You said the Marshal and the other guy on the dais succeeded the fairy
Yeah.
fire? Okay.
Unfortunately. Your move, Ryan.
I would like to use my bow and arrow
Okay.
and shoot it directly at the Marshal.
All right. Roll to attack.
16.
A 16 does not hit.
There goes that.
Do you move forward?
Yeah.
Okay. How far?
How far can I move?
30 feet.
Yeah, then we'll do that.
So you advance the 30 feet. Now you're now 30 feet away from the closest guard, as well as 45 feet away from the Marshal or the man on the dais. Technically more like 50 from one of them, but that's not the point. Next, number 1 on the left side moves forward to...
Stage left.
Stage left, yes. Moves forward, taking a defensive position, going about 15 feet out. The Marshal looks out and he says, "What? How did you escape?"
Right through the door. Call off your damn guards. We need to talk. I just need some information.
Roll a persuasion check.
21.
He looks interested. He raises his hand and clasps it in a fist, and the 2 guards, looking back, stay their weapons, still drawn, now 15 feet away from specifically you. I think you're the only one who's made it up forward. 45 feet away from you, LaRue. Fine. I'll grant you leave to speak. I'm curious to see how you escaped. Fair exchange.
I, as I said, walked right through the door to my cell.
That is not possible.
I didn't think it was either, but I did, and here I am with all my armor on and everything. You can see, plain as day.
Who helped you?
Someone? I guess.
He's looking at you, and he's looking at your eyes, and you can see him as he does. And all you see when you look at him is a young man dressed with with black hair, full plate mail that shines, and a youthful expression. One of joy, one that was. And he says, "It must have been you." And he looks at Fargus.
My cell, I've just found it sort of unlocked. You should hire better help.
You see him grind his teeth.
My Fairbolg friend cannot make doors disappear. It wasn't him. We're all out. I need to talk to you.
You're talking.
How is it that everyone you go after happens to be guilty?
Because unlike you, I am a seeker of justice and I can see the law. He follows your movement, and do you follow him with your head as he begins to take steps off the dais to the left?
Instinctively, yeah.
The rest of the party sees the Marshal look, and he picks up a coin. Roll a dexterity save.
12?
You reach to hit it, to catch it, and you're able to, as he flings the coin with you with a sideward throw. How do you see?
Clearly not with my eyes now. My patron has granted me sight.
Your patron has left you. It must be. And he looks back again. And when he looks at Fargus, his face almost glows with rage and with disgust. It was one of you, wasn't it?
I hold my sword directly toward him and say, for the last time, Mr. Fearbulg here did not help. He may be wrongfully accused, but he did not help in my escape, and he did not grant me sight.
Well, okay.
I can
helped
see-
a little bit.
You helped a little bit.
Thank you.
But you didn't help me get out of the cell. I can see, because I've been granted sight by my new patron.
His eyes grow wide and he says, so you admit it. You have betrayed your order.
I have betrayed whatever order I was given, I guess. Eudic still talked to me, and my patron wishes for me to escape. So, here I am, talking to you, wondering how you are...
I have no more time to talk to someone who betrays their order, to walks with men who betray the principle of our faith, who turn their punishments into freedom, and who walk with those who do not even worship our God, to those who have no principles. Looking lastly at Richard.
What is wrong with giving those who have nothing else hope? What is wrong with giving them a small bit of agency?
They deserve nothing. Once someone has been punished, that is to be the end. They made their choice.
That is some bullshit. You and I both know it. I live down there with them, not because... I lived down there with them, and he holds up his fist, before this happened. That was my life. That was where you sent us for the price of being bound to the land that you built your city around. This is our land, and you put us there because you couldn't stand to see us in the midst of your shining city. And then you punish us for trying to live, and you punish the others for trying to live.
For transgressing with sinners.
Fatia just pulls out her hand drum and starts playing like taps.
I want you to know all of the time I have spent down there with them. I want you to know this. Look in my eyes and know this. Every single one of them is better than you, and they always will be.
Kill them. And we're back in initiative.
He's right in front of me now, right?
Yeah, he's within. He's closer to. He's within running bounds, or not running, but a full movement action because he was circling all the way left to make his way. So now you and him are in a line direct from each other. The two guards are 15 feet and 15 and 20 feet respectively from. I just forgot your name.
Fatia.
Fatia, thank you. I almost said it right. Richard is still in the back, and the well-dressed man has not moved from the dais, nor has the prisoner. It is LaRue. You may finish your action.
All right. So I already have my sword pointed at him from the last thing I said. And I'd say, if you have no more time for talking to me, I have no more time for you. I'm going to burn up 2 spell slots on this turn because I can. I'm going to use my bonus action, Hunter's Mark. Choose a creature you can see within range and mission mark. Spell ends. Deal an extra 1d6 damage to the target whenever you hit with a weapon attack, and you have advantage on any wisdom or perception, whatever. So I cast Hunter's Mark at him as a bonus action, and then as a feature, I cast, I might. We'll see if I hit. Maybe.
On Hunter's Mark? Oh, and then you're going to smite if you hit. Okay, I was like, what?
Because you can smite and use spells in the same turn. It
Yes,
just burns
yes,
up slots.
Nope, totally.
All right, so I'm going to go up at him.
All
Attack.
right.
30 feet of movement. God damn it. Oh, that's not going to do it. It's 8.
Does not do it. He has, for future notice, a 17 armor class. The 16 almost hit him. He has plate mail on. Fairy fire would be really useful, just saying.
Gosh. You know what? I
He
tried.
tried.
You did try.
I also tried.
Okay,
I got so far, but in the end, it didn't even matter.
gross. The 2 guards charge. Fatia, you're being attacked. That was a 10.
That is my armor class.
That is unfortunate. You take... Oh, ow. 9 damage. The second misses.
Woohoo.
The 2 guards are now directly in front of Fatia, engaging in combat. Richard, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm just like, I'm still really confused, but you hit this nice lady, so I'm gonna heal her. So a healing word for Tia for 1d4. Plus,
That's a bonus action.
yeah, it is. Oh, man.
It's a d4 plus a thing, right?
Yeah. So it's 4. You'll get 4.
Thank you. Very kind.
Okay.
And you still have an action if you want to do it.
Yeah, but I'm a coward.
Fair enough.
Fair character choice.
Probably a solid one. The man on the dais looks out and says, "This is a bother. We were busy." Anyone deign to give him a response?
No, don't give a damn.
When he doesn't receive anything, he says, "Fine. Call me when you're done." And he leaves. He goes out the back door and walks away. Fargus, it's your move.
All right. So this is a artificer feature. Fargus is going to point his gauntlet at the Marshal, and he's going to use lightning launcher. This is a gem-like node, appears on one of your armored fists or on the chest. My choice. Counts as a simple ranged weapon, normal range of 90 feet, long range of 300, deals 1d6 lightning damage on a hit. So this is going to be plus 5 to hit. Wow, that took a long time to land on that one, didn't it? Okay.
Dang, that would have been a really good, narratively appropriate time for you to hit him with a crit.
Sure would have.
Okay.
On a 1, what does that do?
Roll again. We haven't really dealt with super crit failures or crit successes, but we'll start playing with it. Go ahead and give me a second roll here.
No. What the fuck? That is a second nat 1.
Oh, no.
Oh,
I don't use you anymore. Okay, that die is
Dead.
dead to me. Wow.
so
You were a Gen Con freebie. Wow. Okay.
we haven't agreed on crit failures. I typically have a house rule that I had thought about introducing, but we hadn't talked about yet, which is the 2 crit ones in a row. A catastrophic failure will occur. Same thing with 2 crit successes, to be fair. Catastrophic success. Are you okay with foregoing and allowing me the narrative freedom when there is a catastrophic failure such as this?
You reward the positives and you reward the negatives.
Your gauntlet begins to backfire and jolt and it explodes. Roll insight.
Okay. No.
Not that
I
one.
almost touched the bad one.
No touching.
You're dead to me.
There we go. Dirty 20.
You realize that it has been tampered with.
Bum, bum, bum.
I'm the bard.
Okay.
Anything further?
Who touched my stuff? God damn it. And so it's just like it exploded on my. Does that mean like more of my arm is gone, or it's just?
It is just more exploding, perhaps being it has jolted with electricity and it is actually locked up.
Okay.
Exploded being just a surge of energy.
Gotcha.
You recognize it would take about a round, at least, to attempt to jimmy it back into action.
Okay.
Your other gauntlet is fine, and you can still use it
Okay.
functionally.
Okay. Boy. Yeah, I think Fargus is just with that he's going to basically move to the back of the pack. Cuz now all he has is ranged. So,
All right, Fatia, you have 2 people on top of you.
Okay. Longsword is drawn. So, yeah, I'm just going to start using my longsword and hoping for the best.
All right, roll to hit.
Please.
Why do I keep getting 16? Okay,
16 will hit these guys.
good. All right, so 16 and then D8 plus 1.
Technically, if they were PCs and were wearing plate armor, it wouldn't, but these are not player characters. So if anyone tries to correct me later, bite me. They have monster stats.
I rolled a 6 plus 1, which is a 7,
Nice.
because I can do math.
You strike, succeeding, driving into the weakness between their plates. LaRue. That's 1, to clarify. Which one did you hit? That's important. I should ask.
Always go for the left.
Got it. Just realized I was just like, oh, they're just the same person now. One amalgamation. It's horrible. LaRue, what do you do?
It's my turn. The Marshal hasn't had a turn yet?
Right. The Marshal goes before you. Tough. All right. Thank you. That was really dumb.
Go back and give him his attack against me.
No, he didn't take it the first round because you guys were talking and I went straight to you.
Oh.
That was the whole... He moved in front of you but didn't attack.
Oh, so now he's in turn order, but I'm still up?
He's going to go before you.
Okay.
Thank you for noting that because I forgot to put him back in when I pulled him. So, the Marshal looks at you. He's still wielding this great sword. But he waves his gauntlet out at you. Roll a strength saving throw.
9.
You fail. A surge of energy blows you 15 feet back as a thunderous wave hits you and forces you from him. He then, with his still with his offhand, seems to look for a moment, and he snaps his fingers and roll a Constitution saving throw.
Worse at those. That's an 18.
You succeed. It seems as though you were going to be sick for a moment, but it passes. Now it's your move.
Holy shit. Bad. That doesn't hit. I don't even want to talk about the number.
Got it.
It's not a 1.
It's not a 1. Okay. The 2 guards attack. Well, our bard remains extremely lucky when I rolled 2 3s. I need new dice, apparently.
No, you don't.
Richard, what do you do?
I'm like, still not really sure why we're attacking anybody, but I am starting to get tired and don't know how useful I'm gonna be, so I'm just gonna, hey, yeah. And I cast Scorching Ray at the 2 guards and Marshal.
Jesus. I'm not going to do anything. Scorching Ray. All right. Roll to hit.
After this, I am taking a nap for sure.
We'll get you some steaks soon.
Please. Oh, no. It's not gonna hit.
Which one are you attacking?
3 of them.
You have to roll individually.
Oh, interesting.
Individual spell
Okay,
attacks.
that one will hit. What am I adding to this?
You don't add. Oh, it's a. Well, I mean, you do.
It's a
It's
spell
a
attack.
Yeah.
It's spelled.
I
Ability
add my.
mod.
Do I get a spell attack bonus? What is that for?
It would be your spell ability mod plus proficiency. So what's your?
So what am I adding to it?
I don't know what your spell.
Your wisdom,
wisdom.
modifier is +3, right?
Mm-hmm.
And your proficiency bonus is +2, so you're going to add a +5 to hit.
Okay. I just didn't know what the. I don't do spells.
You do now.
I know.
Great.
7 plus 5.
On which one? It doesn't matter. It doesn't hit any of them. But
Okay, well then never mind.
right, because that is a 12. Yeah.
17 and 19.
Nice. That would hit either one. So tell me who you were targeting, which you should have done first.
3. I get 3 rays.
You have to
God.
pick targets.
Target
You can
each
do
one.
one at each, or you could do.
The 2 guards and Marshal.
But you missed with one. You have to tell me which
Oh,
ray is
okay.
targeting.
A guard and Marshal. The one that Fatia didn't hit?
So you rolled a miss, a 17, and a 19.
Yes.
In the future, let me know before you roll which one you were targeting, because they have different armor classes. In this case, you rolled so high that it didn't matter with the 2 that hit, but just in the future. So which ones are you attacking? The Marshal and the guard closest,
Yes.
or the guard? Okay. Now roll your damage.
8.
Okay, for one. Now for the other one.
Oh, okay. 8.
Okay. So, which one, again, did you do which against which? You did 8 on both, so it doesn't matter.
I was like, why are you asking me so
Sorry.
many questions?
Because it's spells. You gotta know this stuff.
It's the same number, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, so.
Richard also doesn't know. He just like closes his eyes and goes, ah! In the general direction of the ones he's
As
trying
long
to
as
hit.
it doesn't hit me.
Yeah.
Fargus.
Okay, so from the back, Fargus is gonna try that lightning launcher again
Gotta launch
on the
some
other
lightning.
arm.
Are you Iron Man?
Yes.
Kind
That
of.
is what artificers are.
Yeah.
Armor artificer. So yeah. Before he does, Fargus would like to hold up his glove and just whisper,
Okay, I don't know if you're like the same way, but I need you to work with me here, okay?
Roll a persuasion.
okay. Advantage or standard?
I'll give you advantage. You work with these.
Okay. Okay, that is an 11.
Okay. You don't know if it works or not.
You just please work with me.
Okay, and that is a 16.
Who are you targeting?
The Marshal.
He has a 17 armor class.
God damn it.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I know.
And yeah, I should have. Sorry.
It's like, I have 2 people. It's fine. I got this.
Sorry.
Big, strong girl.
Okay. Tell me about the surroundings.
There are wooden benches basically running up and down the on the side of the room with a small marble barrier between you.
Okay.
There is a dais where the young man is still adhered to, it seems. A door on the back. Around you is fairly open. You know that there could be chairs here, but there are not currently, as there is no audience.
Okay. What is the condition of the floor like?
It's solid. It's made of the same white marble that Bastion proper is made of. You know it to be enchanted and very strong.
The floor is very strong.
Very, very strong.
But it is enchanted.
Yes.
I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna push my luck here. Fargus is going to kneel down. He's going to rest a hand on the floor.
I love where you're going with this. I'm going to make you do it on your next round, though.
Okay.
Just because you've already
I've already talked to something. Okay.
Yeah. But we'll keep it in mind for the next one.
Okay.
Fatia, you have 2 people in front of you.
Slashing and dashing.
All right.
Okay.
Thud.
14.
That does not hit. But you have advantage because they have fairy fire.
True. Again.
I forgot about that last time. But luckily you hit, so it doesn't matter. Less good? Okay. Moving on.
Great.
The Marshal this time wastes no time in attacking. Missing with his first strike. And on his second strike, a 17.
Nope.
Failing, clattering off your armor. His eyes are burning, and as he strikes, you can feel his distaste, almost palatable, falling onto you. He just looks angry. It's your move.
I am striking back in kind. That's a 16.
Oof. It's rough. All right. Two threes mean that the guards also miss again because Fatia is going to live this whole combat because I cannot roll higher than a...
Praise Odin.
All right, Richard.
Hey, Richard, a little help here.
Yeah. I'm just gonna look at Fatia and Dominic and be like, should I go hit the big guy or the guys picking on the girls?
Help Fatia.
Okay.
That'll be lovely, thank you.
Which one looks more damaged?
The one on the left is the one that Fatia has been hurting.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on the one on the left.
Nice.
He makes a dex save.
What is your DC?
13.
He fails.
Yay, he takes 1d8.
Do it.
Do it. That's not a d8. This is
Stay
5.
Pretty solid. You do 5 more damage to him, and he collapses.
I have a panic attack.
You having a panic attack.
She's like, oh my god. Oh, jeez. I might have to go and pray about this.
Oh my lord, that could not have been better. All right, and we're back to Fargus.
Okay. Quick question. Me talking to things mechanically, does that count as object interaction or does that count as action?
So, I mean, it is something we have to play with. Technically, that should probably be an action if you're going to do it to do something fairly effective.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would allow an object interaction for like what you did with your gauntlet, where you're essentially being like, "Hey, man, don't blow up things."
Gotcha.
But if you're gonna, I don't know, ask the floor to like melt for you, that's definitely gonna be an action.
Well, okay, maybe I won't do that then. Okay. So.
The floor is lava.
Hiya!
I think Fargus is just gonna huck his spear at the other guard.
Nice.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Sorry for taking so long.
It's all right.
Fargus is over here like shaking his like, why isn't this working?
Just waiting for it to restart. Okay, so this is going to be +4 to hit. Yes, that is a 22.
Nice. You
Nice.
succeed.
Okay. So that is a 1d8 plus 2. 10.
That is very solid. You launch a spear and get him directly in the shoulder.
Okay.
Does it return to you?
Actually, yes. As soon as it is done fully embedding itself, it wrenches itself out of his back and returns.
Awesome.
And you see, as it returns, there's a coil of copper down the entire shaft, and it just right into the glove.
I love that.
God, artificers are so cool. They're ridiculous.
I want to be you when I grow up.
Right.
Chance Lance.
Oh, yeah.
Just so you know, on my playlist that we didn't get to use tonight.
Sorry.
It's fine.
I don't have enough technology.
It's okay. I just wanted you to know that literally Iron Man was on there. So that when he got suited up, it could have just been like, brrr.
That would have been badass.
After that rather successful attack, Fatia, what do you do?
I would like to grant bardic inspiration to Fergus
Nice.
because he saved my ass with his spear.
Appreciate it.
Okay. I would like to try to headbutt the guy on my left because my longsword seems to not be working in my favor.
You hit the guy like twice.
Not enough.
Well, a headbutt's only going
And to be fair, if you hit him with a headbutt, you would have hit him with your longsword.
It's actually much harder, I think, for you to hit him with your headbutt.
Wait, huh?
It'd be the exact same.
Is it? Oh, right, strength. Right,
Unarmed
right.
strike.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. It'll just do less damage if you hit him with a headbutt.
Fine, I'll keep my sword. Slashy, slashy.
Character choice.
Yes.
You can.
14.
Does not hit.
Damn it.
But you
To
have
be fair,
advantage.
it wouldn't have hit with your
Oh, I do
forehead
have-
either.
You don't know. My head is strong. I'm Irish. I'm strong-headed. Please.
Oh, yeah,
You know what? I'm gonna. You have not been good to me. I'm gonna switch up my dice. 17. Okay.
That does hit.
Yay. And then I have to use a D8.
Plus strength, right?
Yeah.
Longsword?
Yep.
Yeah. Unless you have a rapier. That is dexterity.
How about 5?
Okay. Is that plus anything?
Was that 5 on the die?
No, it's 4 on the die.
Okay.
Plus strength. Okay.
Plus strength.
All right. Marshal. So he is just going to strike twice. We're getting into sort of the battle of the... Oh, my gosh. Come on. Give me something.
No.
Yeah, okay. Boring battle is boring. He doesn't hit.
My AC is very good.
Doesn't matter. You could have had her AC and just succeeded.
You know,
I want to feel good about having a high AC.
It's fine, Mr. Non-Get Hit. What are you going to do on your turn?
All right, let's go, dice.
sidebar, we really gotta fix my armor class.
I got you. I got you.
Thank you. I want to complete too.
Number 1 on the list after we get out of here. I help you.
No hit?
No.
All right. So then it's Marshal. It's the guards.
This is the worst thing about playing a low-level paladin. I feel so ineffective right now.
All you have to do is hit once.
Yeah, if I hit him once, I'm going to destroy him.
Fatia, unfortunately, you do take 8 damage as they succeed.
Finally hits.
Finally. Bringing us back to the top of the turn order, Fargus.
So that guard is still standing, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He looks quite wounded.
My wounds say yes, he's still here.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna... Let's just throw it again. Why not?
Do it.
23.
Nice.
Nice.
Need some of that action.
That is an 8.
How does this go down?
Honestly, I think the best way for this to happen is that the spear goes in the exact same spot and this time punches through the other side.
That's exactly what happens. You blow through his armor, and you're aware
You cannot do non-lethal damage ranged. He is down and bleeding out. What you do with that information is yours. We move to the next turn. Well, you still have movement and bonus action you can do.
Okay. I think after the day Fargus has had, he just recalls the spear and lets it just out of there. And as he watches the paladin go down, he has a very distinct thought in his brain. And I think it's a thought that's going to stick with him for a while.
Maybe not all life is sacred.